is now forfeit.
Excellent.
All thanks to one person, Marcus.
Well, it's not really Marcus' fault that his wife is a slut.
No.
No, it's Marcus's fault. He found out.
Well, everyone knew. No one just had the balls to tell him.
Yes, because they knew this would happen.
Hmm.
I'm okay with that.
I think it's better that he lives in a true life instead of living a lie with a slutty wife.
Well,
Speaking of which, a slutty wife that's now afraid for her life.
Well, good. Maybe she shouldn't be slutty.
but he was so handsome.
So
I mean,
he
you
was
heard,
so
you
good.
See
heard,
both sides.
Even
heard-
males were tempted.
no, they weren't. That's just something
you
Manakai
heard what the
says.
mage was saying. You didn't do.
But that's just something Manakai's mate
But yeah,
servant says.
we should really save him. That'd be great.
I doubt he will.
I can feel your anger.
Give in to your hate.
Exactly. And your journey will be complete.
Asmodeus has a place for you.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, we just need to get Darth Vader in here and we'll be fine. Darth Vader and the Emperor and we'll have a complete set.
Yeah. I wish I had a better Emperor voice.
Anyway, we should actually continue with the main gameplay. We can worry
Yes.
about rescuing him later.
Yes.
I don't think we should rescue him.
Probably not, but it's a fun idea.
It is.
Alright, we continue with the gameplay. Engage
Yes.
simulation.
Right. It's been a couple of days now.
Yep.
And today, many people are sort of out on the street because they want to see the bard as he arrives.
Hmm.
And he does indeed, with his 12 merry men. He is a handsome half-elf. He's 12 human followers. And he is known widely for his success at playing these tales of when the Asmodeans were rooted out of Telangard. And so his band of merry people make their way, waving a little bit, to the castle, to Bellantine, where they are to set up their business.
Jonas, we have a new problem.
Oh.
He's got plays all about getting rid of Asmodeus.
Yeah.
That does not
That's why
seem
we
very.
can
That does not seem very.
show
nice.
him he's wrong.
Well, what do you mean? It's not our problem.
At some point, he may need disposing of. Not necessarily in this mission. It's not very important now, but at some point.
You know, let the fools have their merriment. Soon enough, Telangard will burn.
Or the church first. One of the two. Yes, cash.
Would it be fair to assume that with the play being carefully, being set up in the castle, that there would be a requirement of a lot more servants to help out?
No, actually, the merry men themselves take care of the setting up.
Unfortunate. Oh well.
Plan failed.
Well, it was just an opportunity.
Access denied.
Yeah, pretty much. I need the blue key card too.
You need to go to the red castle for that one.
Yep. Wow! For the door opening. Alright. Does Barnabas show up this fine evening?
Barnabas, just give me a second.
Mhm.
Just need to put people where they are supposed to be.
Oh, I know what the problem is. Marcus, move out the way. We need room for the dwarves to come in.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you forget there's going to be a whole ring of them in here?
What was that voice? Excuse me.
This entire area of the bar is going to be filled with them. So guys, do you think this will work for my command spell? Cough, die! Oh, cough!
Kill him! I'm sorry, was something stuck in my throat.
To me, that voice is a relevant command.
I'll have those coin purses ready.
500 gold later.
If it
We
kills
bought-
him, I'm fine with it.
We bought the inn.
Probably. At least buy everything in his storehouses a few
The
times over.
innkeeper is now the richest man in the city.
Basically,
He now has like a multi-million gold company.
I think
Spread all over
the richest man in the city is where Marcus bought his full plate.
Not for long.
Well, I bought the full plate in this city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the richest man is the armorer.
Oh, the richest man. I thought you were saying the richest city is where I bought it, and I'm like, wait, I heard you wrong.
Yes, you did.
I'm like, didn't I just bought it here?
Oh, you silly anti-paladin.
I am really scatterbrained today.
Do not blame him. His wisdom is too low.
Yeah, it's only 8.
I'm totally judging him right now.
Yeah, your wisdom is too low and you don't have enough intelligence to follow it.
But he's so charismatic.
I mean, Kyron's in the worst position. He's on 10 intelligence, 8 wisdom. So it's like...
Alright, sorry about that. Yes, Barnabas. The
Band of fairy
dwarves.
dwarves.
Right? Does everyone understand the plan?
No?
No.
No.
Get them drunk, get them agitated, make it so some kind of crowd possibly is cheering about some kind of fight. I can command them to do murder.
Yeah.
Well, getting them drunk is easy enough.
Yeah, getting everyone drunk and getting everyone into a brawl so we can have Barnabas murder someone.
Yeah, the best thing for me would be if some kind of massive crowd is cheering, because that means I can completely disguise my spells.
Yeah, or just some sort of massive brawl. Just many people fighting.
As long as it can make enough noise to cover up what I'm saying, that's fine.
Well, that's you need only to speak. Remember,
Yes, I only need to speak.
and you can
No,
stand in a corner. You can hide under the staircase and speak, and he will do it.
Then I do it to be close enough to them. I do it at a moderate distance.
A moderate distance.
Well, actually, with the size of this room, I have to be 35 feet, which is
That's.
it's a decent distance in this room.
You can probably position yourself so no one can.
I mean, I can sit here and make this guard attack someone, so it works.
Well, it would be pretty easy. Don't you remember that the most people in here were really agitated with dwarves? That you didn't really like them?
That's what we're going to be doing.
That's exactly we play. Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's good memory. Good memory.
We want the commander dwarf in trouble.
Good memory. Yeah, because they talk like dwarves. They steal
This is a lot of infantry.
And they smell.
and they smell. So Kyron, you are being a dwarf has stolen your cards or gold or whatever.
Oh, speaking, Karen's got that card game for this.
Speaking, yeah, we could always. We talked about making it look that I'm. Made it look like Barnabas is cheating, and you could be that smelly dwarf is cheating.
Yep, and that's usually good. Even if you get some of the other guards to play him, we can even fiddle with their cards.
As long as some kind of fight starts, I'm happy because my powers can go haywire.
Yep.
You could always use what is that spell called when you is it ghosts something?
No sound?
Ghost sound. You can always make it sound like that the guards are saying something about the dwarves.
Maybe I can use that to sort of inject an atmosphere. It's like when the tension starts to rise, I can inject you dirty dwarfs. Like, who said that?
What's that for?
I'm just kind of I'm trying to just see my
Fireball.
range.
The fireball I'm preparing.
This is kind of like my range I have on commands.
Oh.
It's not too bad.
No, it's pretty wide.
All right, let's set it up and let's get going. And I will be right back.
Jake, are you gonna join us in the table?
We're going
Yeah.
to stand in the room.
Oh yeah,
and
sorry.
Look lost.
Sorry, I pushed Kyra one seat up so I could claim this one. Cause I get a better view of I get a better range on my spells.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's not because I didn't want to sit next to Kyron. I just wanted to be close to my dog, so people weren't like, "Who's that dog?" I'll be.
Who's the dog?
My main thing was I wanted to be like this corner. Could I get a better view of the room for my spells?
Hey, Kish, who's the dog?
It's me, dog. Dog bark.
Oh, okay.
1 second. Speak with animal dog. I look at Horace. Hello, Dark Bark. Bite Marcus's face off.
Hello. Oh, I really need to pee. I've been in that room for so many days.
It's fine. I'm sure you've been taking him for walks at like midnight, like sheep does.
Anyways, I assume the dwarf
There's no random
just arrived.
civilians in. There's no random civilians in here.
Yeah, well, there are, of course, random civilians, but these are sort of the people that seem to matter.
They don't matter.
Okay, so if I commanded him to kill someone, he might end up killing a random civilian. That's good to know.
Cool.
That's the important thing to remember.
I kind of
Oi.
admit.
Yeah, we need one murder and everything happens.
People sort of talking, music's going on. There's some.
Actually, attempted murder is the thing, so we just need to make it look like he's going to murder someone. It's forsaken enough.
All we need is really just someone to punch another, and it will fall like dominoes.
Well, a brawl isn't quite enough, but yeah, once a brawl started, I can just make it go. I can just make it escalate.
Exactly.
Is there no commoners in here?
There are.
There are.
They just
Yeah.
don't matter.
Anakai just said they're just like only the important people have been marked down. All the rest are kind of just like background people.
Okay, because I think the easiest one for him to kill is a commoner.
I mean, if I tell him to kill the nearest person and he's standing like here, the nearest person would technically be like a commoner passing by or something.
Is that a fireplace?
Yeah.
Okay.
For this,
But
Sakura,
actually, most of the people in here are soldiers. And the like. They're sort of the ones who really are here. People know that this is the dwarven drinking night, and so sort of most men stay away.
oh, maybe
Let them
Oh.
have this one.
bring your weapon to the table. Like, oh, I have it in my belt, and I will rest it next to Barnabas because he will grab the nearest weapon. And
Yeah, but he'll
Oh,
use
he has one.
oh, he has one. Okay.
what kind of weapon?
All the dwarves have their weapons. Barnabas is using a large dwarven greatsword.
Mhm.
That will do. Listen,
Always-
we're-
You
and
can always
listen,
make.
going by dwarven speed. He has 40 foot. He has a 40-foot move speed on which he could charge and kill someone with.
That could be a
Um,
pretty good argument. All these dwarves taking up the whole of the inn. No one is allowed to be here when all these dwarves takes up all the place.
Sure.
Skype just died for a second. What kind of weapon did he have?
Great,
Great
sword.
sword.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, we've got.
Fun.
So he's got. This is just perfect situation. Like a 40-foot charge in this room as well can hit pretty much anyone.
Yep.
How tall is a dwarven greatsword? Is that just like a fat long sword?
Yes.
I know dwarves are medium, though.
So Chiron will approach Barnabas.
I will just say, Zacharias will have during the night and during the day he will have spent quite the sum of gold on drinks for the dwarves and for everyone in here. So everyone is quite inebriated at this point.
I will also pay like half of whatever you need to pay.
Yeah. So how much would I need to pay to get this bar real drunk?
What's it, 10 gold pieces?
Okay.
So I'll pay 5. You pay 5.
Very well.
So Chiron will approach Barnabas and slap him on the back and say, "Hello, friend. I believe you owe me a card game."
No, look up at you. Dropped it in his dwarven chattering with his dwarven friends. And, let's see, check something here. And, basically sort of politely sort of nods, say, "Perhaps I do."
Chiron will look slightly confused. You don't remember, do you?
No, not really, but I will not say no to a card game, that's for certain.
Well, okay. I disconnected.
When we needed you most.
Kyron needs a stool. Oh. Kyron's gone.
Russian.
Yeah, my internet dipped again,
Oh,
which
he's back.
is the usual
I
time.
dragged him out of the void. Much better. I was going to have to pop down. I thought I was going to pop down a bench.
So Cash
Oh,
should
boy.
go there and try to make it look like he's cheating.
Well, first of all, Kyron
Barmaid.
will still look somewhat disappointed that the dwarf doesn't remember him, and say, "Well, let me reintroduce myself. You were quite drunk at the time, so it's not really surprising."
Ha! Drunk.
Well, if you don't remember me, clearly you were quite drunk.
He looks at you and says, "Perhaps you're trying to trick me then.
Why would I do that?
If you're interested in talking rather than playing cards, then maybe I'm not your dwarf."
How well would a drink change your mind?
Perhaps.
You seemed like a merry fellow when I last met you. I'm surprised that you seem to change so much.
It's a week ago since I've had any good drink. Need more
I'm the
here.
best.
Well then, let me see what I can organize, shall I?
Barmaid.
Barmaid.
It seems he always have sort of full mugs of ale.
Order the best kind of drink he's got.
Do we still have whiskey?
Might
I
have a
don't.
bottle or two left. I'm not sure.
I don't know how much whiskey we gave him last time. I think
Yes,
3
we
or
still have
something.
We still have whiskey left. We used 3 bottles of 6 last time.
So let's use the other 3.
Yep. Not escaping this time.
So Cash, I'll go and get some whiskey.
Alright.
Cash
Bring
will-
him 3 bottles of whiskey.
No, just one.
One at a
Oh.
time.
One at a time.
Well, he begins to drink it. Certainly.
Cool.
You know what last time I was dual wielding beer?
Am I reconnected yet? Yes, I am. Excellent. Kyron will pretend to take a sip of whatever he's ordered and make sure that he himself doesn't get drunk.
Hmm.
And address the dwarf. Last time you were quite different, I have to say. I can't believe that it was just the alcohol. Did anything happen? Something that depresses you? I'm quite worried about you, my friend.
Such talk. Let's enjoy ourselves, shall we? He drinks more.
That is a great idea.
And he asks Dwarf Engineer 7 to deal some cards.
I believe last time you were just about to explain how this game works. I didn't quite understand it last time, I have to say. I was quite drunk myself. Maybe you care to repeat yourself?
Alright. He begins to explain again. Do an intelligence check.
Oh god.
You don't speak Dwarven, do you?
No.
Well, Cash can help you again if you want.
Well, you're a barmaid, you aren't really. Wow.
Karen doesn't get anything at all. Might remember a little bit from last time, but I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
You want Cash to help you?
But she can comprehend language.
Yeah.
What components does that spell have?
Well, she doesn't use it as a spell. She just drinks the potion. She just drinks her elixir and it works.
Is that fine? Manakai?
I want you to check.
Well, stand.
I don't know what page it is on.
I'll bring up comprehend language. It's the Pathfinder edition I want.
Basically, drinking the potion doesn't stop you from having the side effects of making sounds, jittering, stuff like that.
Verbal, somatic, and a material component.
Right. So you have to pull something out of the pouch, sort of mix it in the drink for it to work.
It's salt.
Like, drink it, it makes sounds. And
So it looked like sugar.
Why would it make sounds just because I drink it?
it's
There's a
magic.
verbal component. It's like, That sound is us speaking in Dwarven. It's fine. Trying to.
You have to be touching the person that you want to speak to, though.
No, it doesn't. Just says range
Don't.
personal, target you.
Oh.
Nothing
I
about
thought-
touch.
No, you just use it on yourself, I think.
You understand spoken words of creature or read earby incomprehensible language? You'd have to touch a text to read it, but not touch a person to understand.
Okay.
Okay, but everyone's pretty drunk, so would they care that she...
She just has a glowing drink.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Goes over here, has drink, comes back.
That's... And she drinks her potion. And comes back and help Kyron.
How does she help him?
She tells him in common what
Are
it
you
is.
translating the Dwarven bits? and
I'm
stuff?
just translating the Dwarven for him.
All right, good. All right, well, I don't. Karen still doesn't get the game.
Yeah, on the bright side, he knows what things are called now.
How drunk does Barnabas look for Dwarven standards?
Not at all at the moment.
Not at all, but he has drunk a bit.
Well, it just makes him not a huge pain to be around. Seems.
Kyron will stare at his cards, trying to look like he's deciding what to play, but in
So
reality...
let's make this interesting, shall we?
Very well. What do you have in mind?
How much are you willing to wager?
Wagers. I have to admit, I'm not quite as confident as I should be in this card game, for I've never played it before, and I would assume you have played it quite a lot. So,
Of course.
how
How
about
about just,
5 gold pieces to start
20
with?
gold pieces, perhaps.
20. Oh. Very well, let's make it 20 gold pieces.
Good.
Actually, before we start, how about we wager on something different?
So what do you have in mind?
You look like a fellow who can take a drink or two, as I've seen last week.
Better than
so
anyone.
care to prove it once more? I didn't get the chance to challenge you last time.
Looks. Sure. Seems to think. You think you can take me?
If
Oh,
you
I
opt to
do.
buy the drinks, he'll make me more happy.
And if I win,
Hmm.
We will give him a bottle of fine whiskey.
How about a bottle of really fine alcohol? My personal stock, even.
could you do better?
Better.
Two?
How
Two
about-
bottles.
You
Yeah.
were willing to wage 20 gold pieces in a card game you were sure to lose. Smiles.
Well, this alcohol is worth more to me than 20 gold pieces. How
Well,
about
you-
the alcohol and 20 gold pieces?
The alcohol and 40.
Well, if
You could offer to buy him all the drinks he could have during the night, but that could be a lot.
Ask him to double it back, because if he you can go. You're only a poor adventurer, whiskey 40 gold pieces. If he in return puts in 60 or 80 gold pieces.
yeah. Well, you are a dwarf, and dwarves are clearly known for their fortitude, I would say, and I'm just a poor adventurer looking for some fun. How about I wager 2 bottles of alcohol and 40 gold pieces, while you wager 80 gold pieces.
It seems doable. Clear the table. Again, stand back.
Oh god, I need to fill the table with mugs.
Malachi?
Mug. Giant mug.
That is a very nice mod.
That's what is that?
It's a
The
mug.
giant
Mug.
According to my game, it's a mug of beer.
Alright, excellent.
Looks like a yin yang of beer.
If I am to, I don't know, maybe get a card from Kyron and plant it somewhere on him, so it will look like he's cheating. I would rather do it in the first round, so we don't lose too much.
Well, could plant the card now that everyone is distracted, maybe? Well, they aren't really distracted, are they?
Like, look at
Nope.
all the.
But she has sleight of hand, and she's really good at it.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I'm really just improvising here. I have no plan whatsoever.
Zacharias will
Man,
assist
drink
in
all this
action.
beer.
Zacharias will stand here and be prepared to continuously cast or use his supernatural ability to reveal the weakness of Barnabas, giving him a -2 on all of his saves.
Which then, hopefully, combined with me cheering.
Well, I guess she could just take as a slightly steal
Just
a card.
make sure you save some of those reveal the weaknesses for my actual murderousness.
Sure.
Cash could always just slightly take a card from Kyron and put it on him.
Marcus will also doom Barnabas.
That might be obvious.
Would it be? What does he's using reveal weakness? Does it have a verbal component? Or
I
No,
just,
Oh, never
that's a
mind.
supernatural
Never mind.
ability.
never mind
It's not
then.
a spell.
yeah, it's not a spell. It's just.
Yeah, I thought it was a spell for a minute.
Nope.
Never mind. I will not doom Barnabas.
Is that okay that I just slightly take a card from Kyron? I doubt he's gonna fight much.
Well, Kyron is going to help you, in fact,
How?
by trying to sneakily give you one of the cards, which he thinks is somehow worth something. He doesn't really understand the game at all.
Well, Cash would understand the game, wouldn't she?
You can
Well, yeah.
something.
No, it doesn't matter as long as he's cheating with cards. It doesn't matter what card it is.
Anyway,
Anyway, is it possible for Cash to get a card from Kyron without anyone noticing?
Sleight of hand.
you put points in this.
I did. +10.
Don't fail.
Make it get an extra +1.
Thank you. Yes! Did she succeed?
Depends on someone else's perception.
Yes.
And she will go here.
Barely.
What is your fortitude, by the way? Sheep.
+5.
+5.
It's better than mine was.
And she will try to plant it on Barnabas.
That's more
I could start raging, but
Should I?
that would be
Can I get a
Yeah.
+1 again?
Actually, that's not a half bad idea. It does raise your fortitude, though.
Does he?
yeah, it does.
You rage
Clear.
drink.
Sleight of hand.
It's good work.
Dark?
Should I ask if I can
You'll
join
get
the
a
game, or is
+1
it a
again, don't worry.
1-to-1?
I can't understand anyone. So,
Can you cast guidance just without anyone noticing you cast a spell?
Depends. How busy is everyone here right now?
Everyone's looking at everyone, really. It's all silent.
It's all silent. Then I can't pull it off. But
okay, never mind then.
you don't get an extra +1.
I think I succeeded anyway. So another sleight of hand and hope for the best.
That's okay. Where do you put it? Where do you try to put it?